All right. It is still blazing hot down here in Southeast Texas, so I thought we'd cool off in our local arcade where the AC is always running. I took a poll yesterday. I wanted to just kind of chill out and play some arcade classics. In the last stream, I was in here with Joe, and we finished, I'm sorry, we didn't finish Galaga. We finished Gradius, which really caught me by surprise at the end. I didn't think that was something we were going to finish. But afterwards, I played a little bit of Burger Time, and I thought, man, I want to do a stream where we just kind of sit back and play some of the arcade classics. Now, I know like Super Mario Brothers and Gauntlet and stuff like that, those are obviously arcade ones, but I'm talking like real classics. That's why I put a handful of them on the poll yesterday. So, but it looks like overwhelmingly folks wanted to see Popeye and a little bit of Burger Time. So we're going to run through a handful of them this evening because a lot of the games are short. It doesn't take long to finish, and they just kind of cycle over and over. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of just chill and play some arcade classics. I'll tell you what, let's go over here to the gameplay screen, and I think, hey, how are you, Mrs. Five, the Warrior? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm just about to switch over to the gameplay screen, and I think the magic button you helped me find last time, I think I got it. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. Hey, Jaden. Hey, what's up, bud? You are early with the Warrior? That's good. Man, it's good to see you, bud. Man, I was just about to jump over to the game page, and last time I had a little trouble with the audio, and Mrs. Five helped me out. So let's jump over there and see if it's unmuted or how it's looking. Let's. Okay, I think I hit the button the warrior was talking about, what Mrs. Five was talking about last time. Jaden or Mrs. Five, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, you can't hear me. How about now? Can you hear me now? I'm always having trouble with this screen. Now, yes. Okay. It's the button I just pushed was the button. Okay. Anyway, at least I know what button to push. Yes. Oh, all right. We got a lot of family in here this evening. I appreciate that. I've got a very, very supportive family. Which Charles Williams is this? Because we recently got Charlie Five Sr. his own phone. Him and Mom were sharing a phone. Mom's phone still has Dad's YouTube account on it, and now Dad has his YouTube account on his phone. So there's two Charles Williams, two Charlie Five Seniors, and we'll have to see which is which, because I think I got two different people coming in on the same account. I'm just glad y'all can hear me. That too. I'm glad. I'm so glad Mrs. Five helped me find that button last time, and it was the same button again. All right, we are going to warm up with some Popeye, and let me know. Oh, that was real loud coming out of my speaker. Let me know if the game, these arcade games are kind of soft. That would us. All right. I don't know if that's Mom or Dad, but we'll see as we go. Yeah, we're just warming up here. This is... All right, we've got to... There's Bluto. Yeah, he throws full-on ass beer bottles. I think... Ooh. Oh. Well, I got nailed. So she throws these... He punched me right up in the ass. Okay. It's been a while. I'm pretty rusty. Can I go through? No, I can't. Okay, that's blocking my way. I could punch, but it wouldn't let me punch Bluto. We are... We're off to a rough ass start. That's okay. Let's try again here. So that grid up there where it says Popeye, every one of those little white squares, you've got to fill it with a heart that's dropped by olive oil. See how it fills up? And you got to do a bunch of them. And then there's that witch that throws those skulls. Now, we can go to the other side of the screen. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Joe. Oh, it will let me pause. Okay. Not like we're in the middle of just some heavy shit yet. I've never played the arcade version. It looks like it could be a bit harder than the old. All is well, man. We are still just melting down here just south of Houston. But it hadn't been too bad, man. I was telling everybody how you and I were doing some burger time on the last stream, and that kind of got me to thinking, man, I'll do some arcade classics. And Popeye got the high vote right behind Burger Time. So we're gonna run through some Popeye and see how we do. I'm not doing well. I'm very rusty. All right. Jaden messaged something, but it got redacted or retracted. That's all right. Oh, okay. That like, oh. Okay. I'm learning. Where's that witch, man? Bluto was going to punch me on the top of my skull. Look at him. Okay, so the skulls can drop down. Damn, this is busy. Oh, can I punch the skulls? Because earlier, Joe, I tried punching Bluto, and he wasn't having that shit at all. All right. Yeah, Bluto, you can't, but I punched the skull. I appreciate that, Joe. All right, now I don't have to worry about the skulls as much. Look at that. This is busy. Look at that. I just got fisted from Bluto. We were doing pretty good there. We had almost half the... I want to punch this bag and knock that damn bucket or whatever down on the Bluto. I know it doesn't stop him for good, but at least it would take him out of the running for a little bit. Oh. He's... Oh. Hey! Bluto's way more aggressive in the arcade version. It looks like you can get spinach on the side. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. He is just hankering to punch me right up the ass. Oh. I absolutely loved the Robin Williams Shelley Duvall version. Oh, you can't. Okay. Only where the through sign is. Got a little too... Yeah. I think this game only has like 3 stages or 4 stages. It's not very long. So that's the spinach. Yeah. There you go. But he'll be back. Yeah. Oh, and you can't collect any hearts or anything when you get the spinach. I thought the spinach was in a can. Maybe that's on the arcade version. All right, I gotta get the hell out. I'm just worried about punching skulls. Can I get this heart? Yeah. Holy shit. Tidbit, what's up, man? We are getting just torpedoed at Popeye right now. This is one of the first handful of games we got with our original. Yeah. I think this was a black box. I think this was one of the black box games, Popeye. You know, you think a guy that runs a Nintendo channel would know something like that. Like what all the black box games are. You would think. Can you 1cc any arcade games, the only? Dang brutal. What is 1cc, Joe? I'm not sure what that means. Oh. I'm so damn distracted with everything else. I can't. We're down to our last Popeye. That's all right. 1 credit clear. Oh, beat it with a quarter. Oh, dude. I forgot you could punch these beer bottles. I don't know. I've got a... Before the channel was gone, and I've still got it saved, I beat Super Mario Brothers, the original one, with 1 life every stage, like no warping. But I don't know if I could with I don't know if I could with Double Dragon. Double Dragon would be tough. I think if I worked on these enough, like Popeye or Donkey Kong, or I have Dig Dug on here, but I don't have. So on the NES, you only had Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise, which was like an overhead Dig Dug game where you're outside, you're not underground. But I was able to score the original Dig Dug on a place where I can get games for an emulator or whatever. And so we might do some original Dig Dug. We might do a little bit of that. I've also got Millipede. I wish they would have made Centipede for the NES. Oh, he's going to start chucking bottles. Yep. You know what? He was really cramping my style. Back him all the way. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay. He's not dicking around now. He just straight started. Ah, damn it. I thought I could have jumped off and... It is way, way too early to grab the spinach. Or is it? Damn it. Folks, it's right. Recently watched a hilarious, awful direct-to-VHS fantasy movie, and in it they filmed a scene that reused the... Wow. Yeah, the little shanty town. That's amazing they built that for the movie. Tidbit, what was the movie? That's awesome they did that, by the way. I tell you what, we don't do any better. This is just going to be, I guess, a straight-ass Popeye stream. What was Charlie 5 doing? He just played Popeye for 2 hours. Like ass. And couldn't. Iron Warrior. He's too nice to be a real senior Moo Moo. If there's anybody that needs to be watching this stream, chat, it's Senior Moo. Senior Moo was, well, I won't say kind enough, and I won't say, well, I'll say brave enough. Senior Moo served in our United States Navy. So, all the pain and frustration Popeye feels, Moo has felt it at one point. And now that Moomoo's here, oh, piss. I can play like ass and blame it on him. Popeye is pretty nice. Now, I will say this, Moo. Earlier, I had some spinach. No, his life looks easier. Yeah. I will say this, Moo. Earlier, Popeye grabbed some spinach. He wasn't too nice then, but I tell you what, we're doing just awful. Oh. What is game A? Let's take a look at that. What is one player game A? Is that where it's easier, where the witch isn't there? Maybe that's more of our speed, or my speed at least. Let me see here. Moo, how's your weekend been? Not too bad. It's hot, but we're making it. Hey Moo, let me ask you, while you were in the Navy, and Popeye's not on his ship, he's at port. Were there a lot of dudes running around fighting over women at port? Because that's basically what's going on here. We got a sailor fighting. I think Bluto is another sailor, kinda. But they're at port, and they're fighting over a lady. He's too sober to be running around like that. Yeah. I don't know. Bluto might be drunk, though. I'm definitely out running him. Well, as I knock the rust off here, it's... That's the best we've done so far. All right, we're going to wait. There we go, because last time... Yeah, this one must be an easier mode. There's no witch dropping skulls. Everything seems to just float right to you. Oh, shit. This is more my pace, Popeye. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Bluto's jumping on that. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is much easier. That's one strong-ass vulture. Tidbit. Have a favorite non-Mario... man, I really love Kung Fu. I wonder if I can punch that vulture. Oh, yeah, you catch her letter saying help. Boy, Bluto is pissed. I didn't punch the A fast enough. Okay, you can punch the vulture. Okay, and that thing just doesn't... It goes back once. Okay. Boy, he's pissed. You know what? There you go. Just some of that shit. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, Mrs. Moo Moo is here. Mrs. Moo Moo also served in the United States Navy. Misses the sea so much we're watching a documentary about hideous sea creatures. Well, Miss Moo Moo, since you know I'm good friends with your husband and you both served and you know how it is with sailor talk, I'm going to ask, is your husband in that documentary about hideous sea creatures? I mean, he was on the sea for a while, and he is a creature. I was Joe Navy and never did my job drunk, unlike someone else. You know, I'm glad you were out there doing things right. Unlike some people. Nope, I can't get that hard. Right. Yeah. One day, I'm going to get Senior Moo Moo here on the stream. And he and I are going to play some RC Pro-Am. One, because Senior Moo Moo loves RC cars. And two, it's a great two-player game. I got to get him on the stream. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm watching all these hearts fall. That was pointless. Oh. Yeah, we're going to try to get Senior Moo Moo on the stream one day. I have some guests on here. Definitely want to get Mrs. Five on here. Her favorite arcade classic, which would have been great to have her on here with, but there'll be another time. She loves Galaga. Mrs. Five loves Galaga. And I don't know if we'll have Galaga on the arcade classic stream tonight because I kind of want to save that for the Warrior. Dude, Bluto's he's not fucking around this day. He's pissed. Okay. Once things calmed, oh no, I understand, man. We'll get you over here on the stream when there's time. I just appreciate you and Miss Moo Moo stopping by, especially this evening. I mean, got to have some folks here representing the Navy while we play some Popeye. Ooh, he's gonna jump down. Yeah, he's pissed. Oh, and I just realized collecting those letters builds that ladder also. I guess that ladder's got to go all the way to that crow's nest. And I can't climb it. I guess it's not for me to climb. Oh, damn. I was hoping I could escape that. Not our circus, not our monkeys, but we recognize the clowns. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna. So let me ask, Miss Moo, did you and Senior Moo, is that like a phrase y'all acquired in the Navy? Because he uses that a lot as well. I gotta lock in, as the kids say. What the hell am I doing? Oh, okay. If you let the heart, all right, we're gonna restart that. If you let the heart, I guess, stay too long in the water, it kills you too. Jesus, they really want you on your toes. Tidbit, I guess it's one of those down only letters. I guess so. Nope, direct reference to my fan. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Soup sandwich. Oh shit, we're gonna restart. I'm having to treat this like Gradius now. Soup sandwich from the man. My daughter's boyfriend is in boot camp for the National Guard, and he's experiencing all kinds of stuff. He's been able to write to my daughter, and she's been able to write to him. He called her yesterday, and they were able to speak. Not very long. They don't get their phones long at all. And I was telling my daughter, I said, Senior Moo and his wife, I said, they got their mail whenever it was, I believe, flown out to y'all, right? Like it was flown out to you because your ship was wherever it may be around the world. So, yeah. I was like, he's on land. I know he's not getting his letters, I think, not every week, I guess, but he's been able to get them, which is good. Did you see the spinach change? What the hell? Big D, what is up? D, I'm glad you suck at this game because I do as well. I'm doing terrible, and this is Popeye, right? You know how many quarters I would have already spent on this shit? All right, here we go. We got it whenever we got it. Never really knew. Yeah, man, I couldn't even imagine. And then I would imagine phone calls were just like that. That better be a monster emergency to make a call out from the boat, I would imagine. D, glad to have you here, man. I know it's been a while. Last week, we beat Gradius. It was incredible. Back in the day, Gamer stopped by. He was pissed because I was using save states, but that's okay. I think he's still my buddy. Even though I was using save states like crazy. Of course, I really hadn't played much Gradius. It's one I always wanted to play, but just didn't. What's a phone? Yeah, out on the boat, I'm sure. There was, like, what was that? I'm pausing it. Let's see. Big D. I sit outside on the porch and let my daughter play and all the other kids on the street show up. Man, there you go. You're a good dad. It's summertime. Kids need to be out playing. It's a story I've told on here before, but I'm an old guy now, so I can tell it again. When I got my Nintendo, I was in the... I should have just punched the damn bottles. Up yours, you vulture. Man, now I don't have any... I should have waited till there were some letters. And it's not like I'm going to punch enough shit to get a free life. So, my parents got me my Nintendo when, God, it was like late elementary school or whatever. It was like 4th, 5th grade. And my birthday is at the end of May. So, it was the end of the school year. And my dad saw how addicted to this thing I was. And at the time, I only had, it came with the Mario and the Duck Hunt and the Zapper and all that. I was playing Mario like crazy, and then I was renting games from Stewart's grocery store, and he could see, like, I would just be on it. I mean, like a lot of kids with video games, right? It wasn't just a Nintendo thing. It's a video game thing. I mean, and even now, there's PC games. You're on there just for hours. Like, it's like being in a casino. You have no idea what time it is, how fast time passes. And so he told me, he was like, your ass is going to play at night. When it's daytime, you need to be out riding bikes with your buddies and stuff, which is true. I needed to be, but that's good. Kids need to be outside and hanging out and stuff. I mean, there's time for video games at night or when everything's chill, or if the weather's like really bad, right? If it's raining or you're snowed in or whatever. And I mean, I'll be honest though, right now, the way it is down here with the heat, did he just fucking like reach down to grab me? What in the hell? I mean, like both hands. That was nuts. Oh, shit. We got to get that. Look at him reaching. That was creepy. But yeah, it's been so hot out here. Everybody's kind of staying inside. I mean, we're getting outside if we got to. You know, I did the yard Friday. I took my time with it. It was like, God, it was a scorcher, but weird enough, this second stage, to me, seems to be the easier of the three. The easiest of the three. You know, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah. He was jumping and reaching. Okay. Our son has used Fortnite to do school group projects before he got a phone. That's free. Kids are so damn innovative, man. They were like, you know, kids almost have that inmate mentality, right? Not where your home is technically prison, but they still kind of, you know, if there's rules that parents make or they need to get around something, kids can be really, really inventive with what they need to do. I was about to say, he's going to jump. Up yours, fucking vulture. I punch the vulture and then get hit in the dick with a beer bottle. We got to make it. It won't let me. There it goes. Yep. And there's no letters. So how does Bluto walk across that gap? Look at that. And I don't. I just wanted to chill on the porch and play my handheld, and I get swarmed by kids. Nice night, though. Listening to the night. It is nice, man. No. Gonna fucking... he's gonna keep throwing them. We're almost there, too. Oh my God, guys. All right, we're going to take a little Popeye break. That was terrible. That is the last stage. I'm not going to lie. Burger Time is, I would play that for the next 8 hours. We're going to do a little bit of Burger Time, just a little bit, because that game will get me, and then it'll never stop. And as you can see, there's a lot of games in here. Every time I dive into a new game, I have to cut the turbos off. And even with a simple game like Burger Time, if I have the turbos on, I'll just end up throwing a shitload of pepper when I don't want to. Oh, man. Guys, you have no idea about me in this game. This game is like my... I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah. Oh, Game Boy Zelda trilogy. Damn, nice. I'm going to get on here. So the other day I was kind of working on a thumbnail, just kind of seeing how I would do it. But, you know, chat, I got to tell you, I think I'm ready to just really disrespect myself and play the original Legend of Zelda Swordless Challenge. I think I want to do that. There's no reason to do that. I mean, that's a horrible thing to do, but I want to do that. I want to try it. I want to try to beat the Legend of Zelda with no sword. Because I got to be honest, there's no way in hell. Get on that bun. There's no way in hell I'm doing the 3-heart challenge where you use the original 3-heart containers. Yeah, that shit ain't happening. Of course he's going to go down. Oh. So. Oh, God, that was just stage 1. Fucking. Oh, this game. Burger Night, nice dad. Oh, okay. So. That one's Charlie 5 Sr. Nice, Dad. Thank you. Building some big-ass burgers. Miss Mumu, German translation of Ocarina of Time is Das Fluten Duten. Tell you what, man. I got a knowledgeable son of a bitch. I got a knowledgeable chat. This game gives me nightmares. Burger Time, Big D? Yeah, this game is like... This is just... This game is... It's just so... I mean, I used to have shit like I had to map. Y'all have no idea. I would map routes out, right? I mean, this game is very easy to do save states on, right? You always want to start from the beginning. And I was studying patterns of like the hot dog wieners or the sausages or the whatever the hell you want to call them. And I was studying the patterns of like the eggs and the pickles and how they, like the ghosts from Pac-Man, how they move different or they kind of move a certain way when you move. And I was mapping out like which burger to build first and have which enemies stand on a certain piece of, you know, because when they stand on, if you get so many enemies on a piece of the burger, they fall a specific distance, right? So I'm testing and seeing how many, like, hey, if I can stack, you know, 4 of these sausages on this, like, let's say this piece of cheese, how far will it fall? I mean, folks, it was getting that damn serious. Like, it was just, I mean, I was doing all this kind of just shit. To do, like, look at this. Like, he's not going to come on that bun. You see that? And I was studying how they all move. Like, watch. See how the egg's going to come up and then over? And then see how the sausage just doesn't come at me? But the other one did? And then I was trying to figure out, okay, do they move that way? Because when there's so many sausages on the screen, are they programmed to go a certain way? It's like fucking just damn. Yeah, I was studying wieners, lots of them, at the same time. That's very Navy of you. Thank you, Miss Mumu. That was, yeah, it's all right. We're gonna try this one more time. It's yeah, just trying to figure out how wieners move. Mumu, I use so the actual emulator just for the Nintendo games is called Nestopia. And at one point I thought I was going to use a bunch of different emulators, so So I have a program called RetroArch that can hold emulators. And but the only emulator I have in there right now is the Nestopia. But it's great. And then there's a website called Vim, VIMM, and it it's a website where I can download 8-bit games. So it's been good, but yeah. Oh shit. Nestopia has been a great emulator. They're gonna, yep. All right, we gotta lead them on the bun here. Get on the bun. Man. Yeah. This game is, folks, I'm telling you. I beat Solstice on the NES 100%. And I had I had that shit routed out perfect. And I'm thinking, man, Solstice can be a tough game, right? There's a lot of difficult jumps and things you want to do. And I love Solstice, but that wasn't shit compared to Burger Time. Oh, I wasn't allowed to have gaming systems as a kid. You and him are making my dreams come true. It's, yeah. Well, I know Senior Mumu. I think he's got a gaming PC. So I'm doing this like complete. This is the absolute wrong way to do this shit. And I can't. Yes, I have Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and then there was a part 2, and I used way too much pepper on this stage, and this has been terrible. Yeah, there's a Chippendale Rescue Rangers, which is a lot of fun. That was a game my sister and I played a bunch. It's a 2-player at the same time game. I never played part 2, but I think Oh, look, there's the pickle. I'm not ready. Okay, hang on. Okay. So there's stage 1. There's stage 2. See, I used to have a route I would run. Do you see how, look, they come out just fucking hot and heavy, this egg and this pickle. So what I was doing is I would route myself where I would do the burger on the left. And oh man, I had this thing where I would like trap. Like the pickle would come down, right? No, not all the way down. But like I would get up here and then reroute the pickle. But I didn't use a salt. And then I waited for the pickle to come up here so I could squish all these guys. And then that's one finished burger. And then I would start moving. I mean, it's like it's nuts. Game Boy Burger Time is pretty good. I think there's a Burger Time game on the Switch too. See, I'm going the wrong way. See, you got to lead him. Then you came over here. Then you hit this. Then you drop the cheese. No, I wasn't supposed to do that with the cheese. I screwed that all up. This was the stage where you could get everyone in a big ass conga line to follow you around, and you could kind of just work everybody off and oh shit. Good night, Miss Moo. You go to bed early. You're like Mrs. Five. Mrs. Five goes to bed early, of course. Mrs. Five is up early. She likes to get her rest. She's a very, very busy lady. But she's always early on the stream, which I appreciate. And she helps me out with a lot of technical difficulties, which I'm always grateful for, because Mrs. Five has seen how I set up my computer and how I do my shit, and yeah, she knows I need help. So she's always there to help me. See that? Damn it. This is one of those games that's equally fun and frustrating. Just one more. Exactly. If there was a game that was built to eat your quarters and give you just a big old fat middle finger, it's Burger Time. And then here's the other thing. So this game doesn't have the maneuverability like like earlier when we were running around with Popeye, you really feel like you've got some control over him, right? Even when I'm going up and down the ladders or jumping or whatever, there's really solid controls with Popeye. With this shit, this chef, I don't know if he's got diarrhea or the opposite, just needs to like constipate or whatever. He's very hard to move. You have to be right in the middle of a ladder to get him to go up, right? This chef is not built for running. He's built to just stand in front of the griddle or whatever and cook, which, I mean, that's all he should do, right? He's a cook. He's a chef. But he's having to stack these big burgers, and he is not dexterous at all. God damn. Oh, Mom, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh, God, I'm having a squint. Thank you for stopping by, Mom. Appreciate it. Okay, because look at this. Don't be fooled by this shit at all. You're thinking, oh, man, they're all close together. This ought to be easy. Nope. This stage, I spent, I don't know how much time. I'm not even doing the route that I had planned. This game will turn me to the Angry Video Game Nerd. By the way, Big D, I don't know if you saw the video, got to meet James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd. Incredibly nice guy. I went with my daughter to Classic Game Fest in Austin, and just a super nice guy. It was great. He's such a cool guy. I mean, there were so many people lined up, I mean, down the side of the room to see him. And he was a super cool guy. And I got to meet Justin as well. Justin was there, he had his merchandise table there for James, and James was just the nicest guy. I asked him, I was like, James, man, can we do a thing, where we're doing like the frown? He was like, dude, whatever you want to do, man, I'm cool with it. And people had like props for him to hold, and people brought, they brought NES systems, Power Glove. There was a guy there with James's book and Nintendo games for him to sign. He signed everything. Anything you wanted him to sign. Just a great guy, man. This stage, at least they're all kind of right here behind me. Even though you use awesome, Burger Time feels like it really does. Tidbit, it does. It feels like it's almost like if I took this controller and stuck it between my fucking toes and played this game with it. And it's nuts because, like I said a minute ago with Popeye, dude, I really felt like I had lots of control with him. He was easy to maneuver. And, I mean, you're going up and down ladders in Popeye, obviously, not like you are here in Burger Time, but this is just, it's so stiff. You really, really have to have everything mapped out. Oh, that's cool. James doesn't live too far from you. I was talking to Justin, and I was like, hey, man, are you enjoying the Texas heat? And I kind of laughed. He was like, man, up the other day up in Philadelphia, he said it got really hot. And then I think Justin said he's originally from the Tucson area. So I was like, oh, dude, you're used to like oven heat. Yeah, I was like, this Texas heat shouldn't bother you too much then. It's just that high humidity. I know it's kind of cliche to say that, well, it's the humidity. Well, still, it all gets to you. It's all going to make your ass crack sweat. You need to get out and meet James when he's at a convention or something. I want to say that was the first time he was ever in Austin. Just a super cool guy. All right, man. I got to give Burger Time a break. Let's find. Oh, I did download Chippendale too. Okay. I know it didn't get picked at all, but it was on there. We'll just do a little bit of Millipede. The great thing about Millipede is I can keep the turbo on because it's just a shitload of shooting. But yeah, meeting James was awesome. Classic Game Fest was nice. They had a lot of great stuff for sale. A lot of folks in costume. Mario is still the number one thing people dress as. It was great. And yeah, James was just totally cool guy. Do y'all remember playing Millipede? Not Millipede, but Centipede with the trackball with this thing? You'd spin the shit out the trackball, which is not the thing to do, right? It's not Golden Tee golf. You want to have a little more control over it. One day, if I feel like I've got everything mapped out, we might do just a straight ass Burger Time stream, maybe. But we will see. And Millipede is very fast paced. You get deep enough into this thing and they will just, they'll start unloading all kinds of shit on you. There'll be like 8 or 9 spiders on the screen. It'll be bad. Yeah. Holy God, it is busy. And we're not even that far into it. It's crazy. We were in our 20s when we started watching. I know. I think about that, man. Let me tell you something really embarrassing. I sent an audition tape to him for his movie. I auditioned for the AVGN movie. Never heard anything back, and that's okay. And Mrs. Five, we were young, you know, our kids were real little, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Man, I don't think I would get picked for this." You know, he wanted people that were local, which I understand, but then everybody ended up going out to California anyways, because that's where he wanted to shoot it. But yeah, I sent an audition tape to be in his movie, and it was just kind of as an extra or whatever. Like, there wasn't a specific character I was going to play because I really didn't know anything. It was just like, hey, send in a thing for the movie saying kind of who you are, your age, and why you'd want to be in the movie. Like, yeah, I auditioned for the AVGN movie. Marble Madness was a great trackball game. Boy, you talk about a game that would piss me off. That's another game I've been trying to conquer, right? It's short, but really, really difficult. Man, yeah, Marble Madness was... I didn't tell James about the audition tape. I didn't get to spend very much time with him at all. I told him I've been watching since the beginning, since like 06, which was the truth, and how I still love the channel to this day. I did tell him, I was like, hey, my daughter's 17, and she's been hearing about you her whole life now. And he kind of, oh shit, and he kind of laughed. He thought that was funny, and then I had time to like take a few selfies, and then I had my daughter sitting there with her phone, and she recorded us and then took some pictures of us as well. There was a long line for James, and so you couldn't be with him for too long. But again, he was really nice. But yeah, I don't know if I'd have told him, hey man, I sent an audition tape. I should have told him, hey James, if you ever need a guy that looks like your brother or cousin that's from Texas in a video, let me know. And I don't want to FaceTime or be on like a conference call in the video or Zoom or whatever. I want to be in the nerd cave in an AVGN video. That seems like that would be a lot of fun. Like James would be fun to make a video with. I'm getting smoked. All right, Big D, I'll be here. Doing horribly at Millipede. This is... I need Orkin pest control. This is not... Did you see how that spider just divided into 2 spiders? Like you thought it was one, and they're like, no, it ain't. And I'm not even using these tanks of DDT to my advantage. Some of those DDT tanks, they make big explosions and they'll catch a lot of bugs. And you get a shitload of points for all the bugs that are in the DDT cloud when it explodes. But this might be one of the highest scores I've ever gotten on this thing, though. That wasn't too bad. All right, I can't believe I'm about to do this, but oh, here we go, Tidbit. Jeez. Did you hear Atari is creating a cinematic universe of movies based on their... No. That sounds pretty neat. Hang on. I forgot about the turbo. So they're going to have like a... Well, I don't know what that would be. There could be Pitfall or what else? Pac-Man, and I think it's 90-degree control type we use. Okay, here we go. Damn, Tidbit. Okay, I think B makes the marble like slow down, and then A kind of boosts it. Like people, thank you, Tidbit. I appreciate it. I swear, every time this marble cracks or falls, it's on Senior Mumu. I'm going to go down the... I shouldn't go down here. Holy piss, I survived. I spoke too soon. Oh, yeah, Mumu. Hell yeah. That's all on you. Oh, shit. God, our marble's going to need some ibuprofen. Oh, and the little acid pools. Shit. Okay. Okay, we should be able to just... I did... Fuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Mumu, your boy loves Marble Madness? That's awesome. He's got to be better than me. He's got to be. Isn't it though that, yeah. This. Get. I can't, okay. Hey. Got blessed by the marble fairy there. All right, I'm going to take the stupid ass route. Yeah, that's... Oh, we made it. Oh my God, we made the second jump. Yeah. Here's where I'm going to... Chad, I'm not going to lie. This is I think one of the best runs I've ever had at Marble Madness. Yeah, he probably is better than most. Senior Moo has a very smart son. So I'm guessing he got all that from Miss Moo. Ah, shit. Now, there's little things you can run over to get more time. I don't... Oh my God. Oh. Nope, don't know where he got it. Man. We're at the this is it. Oh my God, I got to pause for a second. Chad, I can't believe this. I can't believe I've gotten this far on Marble Madness. Like, I just cut it on and made it to the... This is it. This is the last damn... Shit, okay. Well, Tidbit, appreciate it, man. Must have been all that luck Tidbit blessed me with. And I'm not going to be able to get up the first ramp. Okay. No, we got to go off the... Oh, that is bumpy. What is this shit? Oh, is that like ice? I'm not sure. I've never made it this far. Thank you, Tidbit. I don't know what the hell. All right, I'm number 3 ass. You know what? Okay, we've got it there. That's as far as I made it. Boy, back in the day, Gamer would be so pissed if he saw me using all these save states. I can't believe we made it to the final race or run or track or whatever just right out the gate. Now I'm going to be overthinking it, and I'm going to play like... Yeah, I'm going to play like dog water. Like this. Okay. That was... Shit. I got to be real careful when to accelerate and then just... Where the hell? Okay. Okay, it's a little longer. But we're gonna... We're gonna go under here. And we still got to deal with these damn hammers. Yeah, I got real lucky earlier getting by these. I'm not going to have the same luck. There's a pattern to these things. I have no idea what that pattern is, but man, and obviously you want to finish with good time, right? Because that carries over into your next race. This silly race is fucked. See, like these little things. Not the acid. Like that. You get 3 seconds from running over that little turd. Like, I don't... Yeah, it is. And I probably should have went that way. I don't know. And they just penalized me 5 seconds just for sucking. Yeah. This is... Oh. All right. Man, tidbit, I didn't even think about Marble Madness. You know what? Let's go back. Let's get some revenge on this shit here. This is what we started with. Let's come back to little Popeye. I gotta... Man, Senior Moo Moo and Miss Moo Moo, they jump in here representing the United States Navy. I need to... And we're going to do game B with that witch that throws skulls and shit. I want to do this. It's 3 stages. All right, let's focus here. Or wait, is this the one with the witch? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was waiting for him to jump. He really wants to punch it up my ass. Here we go. Shit. I knew he was going to do that. We're getting close, too. Let's... I don't know why I did that. Should have waited. Now this game I think is pretty cool. Rare make games, just they do. Wait, are you talking about Marble Madness? Big D? I think you were. Marble Madness had some really... Okay. All right. We're going to zone in here. We're going to get it. Oh, I could have went through. It's okay. Why? Oh, fuck. I hit up. Yeah, Bluto's not screwing around now. He's... Okay. All right. Yeah, Marble Madness. Yeah, Big D. I think that's... I mean, Popeye's got good music, but Marble Madness is something. Okay. We got 1 life. Let's do this. I kind of want to stick where the spinach is and then do this. Right? Just really... right on that vulture's ass. Okay. Let's try it again. I never thought Popeye would be kicking me in the balls like this. Now, I did expect that from Burger Time, right? Burger Time, that's a whole other... man, that thing is... come on by here, Bluto. There you go. Look, he's thinking. He's thinking about jumping. Oh no. Damn. Okay. I was locked in. Games like Wizards and Warriors with the music that just reminds me of a Saturday as a kid with the sun shining through the window. Damn, D. You ought to write poetry, bud, or short stories. But that is true. There was somebody on TikTok, and they own a couple of I don't know what brand they are, man. Don't get me to lying. Keyboards that were, I think, of that era. And he plays music from Nintendo games, and he does music from Wizards and Warriors. And he's got like a couple of these keyboards, right? So he can kind of mix and do a couple things at the same time. I mean, this guy's got one hand on one keyboard and one hand on the other, right? It's just crazy. These settings that are in these keyboards and he finds them, and it's the exact sound. It's amazing. But yeah, the music is very... Ooh, I'd like to shamelessly plug my shorts and my TikTok just real quick for the chat. So the YouTube short I posted Friday gives a few tips or tricks that are ancient for the original Super Mario Brothers, and one of them I messed up. I think I was supposed to put left in B instead of down in B. Anyway, I put in the description what it really was. Anyway, excuse me, I'm going to kind of I want to do shorts kind of like that. Just these quick, punchy kind of shorts that give like tips or tricks. Some of them are going to be like an opinionated short, like 3 reasons why I think this game is good or bad, or 3 kinds of bosses that do this or that or whatever. But I wanted to keep it short, at the longest, maybe a little over a minute. And anyway, the video that I posted Friday for Super Mario Brothers on the channel for shorts, I put it on my TikTok. And it's my second most viewed TikTok ever. It's got like 70-something thousand views. It garnished me like 115 or 120 followers. It just freaking blew up. So that definitely gave me the confidence to think, man, I want to keep this going, and not just for TikTok, but for my YouTube channel. And I'm going to try to post a new one every Friday. I've already got a folder with probably about like 10 or 12 in there, of classic NES games. I kind of want to start the series off with some really popular, well-known games. And yes, I'm not telling you anything too brand new. These are a lot of things you already knew. Some of them I didn't know, but a lot of it's stuff you kind of already knew. But I kind of want to do that for my shorts. But yeah, it went fucking bonkers on my TikTok, which was nice. I was glad to do that. Yeah, that old NES music is just, it's great. Oh shit. I just realized that like that was one of the first letters I grabbed. Shit. All right. No, wow. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to go down. I'm thinking about it too much. I got to just chill and let it happen. Let the letters come to me. Yeah. Get you some of that shit. Well, I knew he was going to jump. Shit. Like I said before, I hope you can be. Oh man, I appreciate that, man. If I had 1% of his success, just 1%. I mean, I have goals for the channel. YouTube is very saturated with video game stuff. And not that that's a bad thing, but you really have to be unique and stand out. And YouTube is now officially surpassed television. People watch YouTube now more than TV. And it's not just a younger generational thing. My parents, who are in their 70s, watch a lot of YouTube. There's a lot of not only helpful videos, but they watch a lot of, my dad watches a lot of sports highlights and stuff on YouTube and a lot of golf stuff. And there's videos about shows that he used to watch. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a certain demographic of people I'm going to appeal to with this channel. And I just hope I get enough of them. This platform is not this platform is not a sprint, right? It's a marathon. There is no finish line to YouTube. You only finish when you want to. So I've just got to take my time and be patient. I've got a lot of videos in the works. And I hope it's successful. I love doing this stuff. I love streaming. This has been a lot of fun. And I'm trying to collect a lot of good ideas and just seeing what I can do. It's hard. There's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of really great channels. And you know, the one thing that's going to make a person stand out on YouTube is them, right? Their voice, their face, their personality. That's kind of, I don't want to sound all cliche in business, but that is your brand. Oh, fuck. That is your brand. You are your brand. You are what is going to make something unique. So, I'm not a big fan of putting my face on thumbnails. I'm just not, but, I know it's kind of what you got to do because that's part of your channel is you and what you make it. I mean, I could be an AI channel, but it looks like right now a lot of AI channels are getting slapped by YouTube. So I didn't want to do that. I knew I wanted it to be me. I don't even use ChatGPT or any kind of AI to write scripts, man. I just kind of write from the heart and from the head. And but the competition is heavy. I think just got to get some eyes on that olive oil. Yeah, olive oil is a tease. It's amazing what a man will do for his lady. And yeah, I just got to get eyes on my videos. And a great example is the TikTok video, right? When my channel was deleted, my TikTok never was, right? They're two completely unrelated things. So my TikTok has always been there. And I've had a few, I've had a few TikToks do pretty good for the size of my channel, but it really just takes one to be seen. And that happened to me Friday. You know, this TikTok that I didn't think much of, you know, I was like, well, I'm gonna just put it on my TikTok, right? Because it's short and it's formatted for that, you know, like in portrait mode. And I put it on there, and I did not expect it to do what it did. And but I just need that with my YouTube channel. And at one point, at one point I had that. I had a video that had over 100,000 views and was doing pretty good. And I'm fucked. Wow, that was it. Damn. We're gonna try one more time. But so that's what I'm just trying to do. It's the competition is stiff, and I realize that my demographic of viewers are, you know, guys around my age. I think 40 to 50% of the viewers of my channel are between the ages of 35 and 44. There's some weird number demographic like that they put on the stats for my channel, but or the metrics or whatever they want to call it. But so, you know, I understand that a lot of my viewers are dads and grandpas, and they're very busy. They're working jobs, and certain times of the year are a little slower and quieter than others. I mean, that's what Back in the Day Gamer told me the other day. He said, man, I have a bunch of your videos queued up, and when I have the time, I watch them. And I mean, I get that. That's why I try to keep my videos. I don't want to do any like video game or Nintendo news. I want my videos to be kind of evergreen, right? You can watch them whenever. There's none of them are like time sensitive. But we'll just see how it goes. I think the one thing that's going to help me the most with this channel, yeah, D, I appreciate it, man. And I get that. You know, that's another thing about the folks our age. We don't have big circles of friends anymore, or groups that we hang out with like that. You know, we have families and jobs, and it's, you know, you can only tell so many people, right? And then that, and even if you have a big family or whatever, you may know a lot of people, but how many people do you know that want to watch a guy play old school 8-bit Nintendo games, right? I mean, you know, there's some memory videos I'm going to have where I'm talking about the nostalgia of it, and that could really kind of pertain to anyone, right? Like being nostalgia for old Nintendo games is, if you were a Sega Genesis player or a PS1 player or whatever, you understand that feeling. But of course, this channel is more focused on the old school Nintendo because that's really what I grew up with and had and cherished, was that. And so that's what I love talking about. But yeah, having a YouTube channel is that you want to be. And don't get me wrong, I'm not quitting my day job. I'm not, I will never monetize this channel. I'm never going to ask for memberships. I'm just not going to do that. I'll never turn the super chats on these streams. I don't, you do not need to, I don't need you to send money or give me money or anything like that. I mean, like what D just said, that's, if you're telling other folks about the channel, that's the best thing you can do, man. That's something I'll really appreciate. This fat fucker needs to get out of the way. But yeah, and I think right now with the channel, I just need to stay consistent. I don't want to post, hey, I do a video every Sunday and every Wednesday, and now every Friday I'm going to do a short. I don't want to do that because, I don't know, there might be a day I miss, and not that it's a big deal, but right now I just, holy shit, we did it. It took all evening, but we freaking beat Popeye. We beat a 3-stage game. It's crazy hard to find anyone that can relate to retro games in my area. Well, yeah, it's, at the beginning of these streams, I have family get on here, and I'm so grateful for the support my family gives me, right? My wife and my parents, and hell, my sister has jumped on here, my daughter every once in a while, my nephew Jaden. I had a cousin, Nixon, that was jumping on here for a while, and he's super supportive. But all the people I mentioned don't, besides Nixon, they don't play old school Nintendo, right? They either didn't grow up with it because they're much older or they're much younger. That's just not something they grew up with. But they're very supportive, and I really appreciate it. And but it's just, I gotta have the right video hit at the right time. And you know what? I can't predict it, right? If I could, I'd be a big YouTube guru, and I would quit my day job and just make money off that. If I really knew how to learn and play the algorithm, I would, but I don't know. So but I just need to stay consistent. I've got videos that I know what I want to post and kind of what I want to talk about. And I've got some things that in the works, but I mean, it's wild right now. If I do these YouTube shorts like I want to, I'll be doing like 4 videos a week. I mean, I do a Sunday video. Every Wednesday, I try to still do an NES bonus video. Oh, you fat ass. And then Friday, I'm going to do a short. And then Sundays, when I'm able to, I stream. So I'm putting a lot out there. And I won't lie, this summer has been horrible for the channel as far as views and subscribers. I mean, and I don't know if that's attributed to just people's schedules or the algorithm or what's going on, but my view counts for my videos have been just the lowest they've been since I restarted the channel. And I'm hoping maybe when the summer's over, that'll get a little more rejuvenated, or maybe it's just that time of year or something. But I don't know. I'm hoping it picks up. I really do. Hey, Back in the day gamer. I've been creeping while I prep the food truck for tomorrow. I never liked Popeye. Gamer, you know what, man? We got to get you liking some more of these games. You can only do what you do. I am, D. I'm chipping away little by little. I am. I'm just, like I said, I've got videos stashed away and ready. And I'm just going to stay consistent with posting and just do what I can. Hey, gamer, now that I know you're in here, we did finish Gradius. I won't spoil it for you, but we did finish it. And it is an incredibly awesome and tough game. This evening, I've been playing some arcade classics. It's good to hear you getting the food truck ready for tomorrow. I hope you have a very successful business day. We are melting down here in the great state of Texas. It's hot. But we're doing all right, man. I'm glad you were able to join the stream. Oh, shit, the bottle can't hit me if I jump on the trampoline. Okay. You beat Gradius without cheating. Well, gamer, how do we know you beat it? Did you stream and beat it? Or were you just kind of chilling at the house? Because if it's not on stream, how do we really know you did it? Huh? Yes. Wait, did you stream and beat Gradius? Or you were just kind of chilling at the house and beat it? Because, I mean, you know, I'm not really going to call you out or saying you're lying if you beat it, because I believe you beat it. But it would have been nice to see you do that on stream. He's about to jump. Look, when he looks around like that, yeah. What am I doing? Pluto, you got to move. There we go. No, I was just chilling. The end boss is a stupid joke. Yes. Yes, it was. When I finished it, I didn't think that was the end until I saw, like, well, the ending. The ship fly off. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Working is going to be a hot... Oh, yeah. It's going to be... It's going to be a... Oh, right on my head. Good God. All right. I know this didn't get voted for at all, but piss on it. It's an arcade classic. So yeah, gamer, I've been kind of talking to Chad about the channel, just kind of how viewership and stuff was low over the entire summer, but that might be attributed to, you know, just people being busy. My channel is still very small, so it you know, not getting discouraged, just trying to keep posting like I've been doing. I was telling the chat, I posted a new format of YouTube short that I really like. They're quick and easy to make, but they're a lot of fun to make. And it blew up on my TikTok, which is great. And so I'm hoping something will catch on YouTube. But I saw that coming. It was so humid up here in Michigan today, I didn't even want to go outside. Your channel rocks, so having a low view count is ridiculous. I know, man. I want to blame the algorithm or everybody being on vacation or something, but it's all right, man. I'm going to keep going. I don't know if you watch a lot of shorts or not, gamer, but I tell you what, man, if you get to go check out the one new short I posted Friday, let me know what you think. I think I'm only going to do I'm only going to do shorts like that once a week, just to kind of give it some consistency, and we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate that, man. I'm ready to see some new stuff from Back in the Day Gamer, damn it. That's what I'm ready to see. I know you're an incredibly busy man, but I'm ready to see some new Back in the Day Gamer stuff. Oh my God, I almost didn't make that jump. Okay. I got to remember where it goes up. It is. I enjoy, you know, I watched somebody talking about a YouTube channel a long time ago. This is when I was first going to start, and they said it. Imagine if you went to a party full of people, right? Everybody's just chilling, hanging out or whatever. And they're people your age, your demographic, whatever. They're around your age. They kind of grew up the same way you did. But if there was one thing you could talk about at that party the entire night and never get tired of talking about it, and people were actually listening to you about it, what would it be? And I'll be real honest, that was the first thing that probably popped in my mind, was like Nintendo and Nintendo games. Not because I'm some connoisseur or very knowledgeable or anything, right? But or know a lot of the history of it, but it was something. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, that was D, I appreciate that. That was something. So that was one of the things I wanted to do on the channel for sure. I don't have all 10 books yet, but that is a goal for the channel. I'm going to read all 10 of them, and I've been wanting to do that since I was a kid, and I've now been able to get the only one I don't have is RBI Baseball, but I've got all the other ones. So, and this November, I'm dedicating basically the entire month of November to Metal Gear. So, I'm going to have a Metal Gear gameplay. I'm like ranking all the weapons. I'm never going to be able to jump over. Oh shit, he jumped it. I'm ranking all the weapons in Metal Gear. I'm doing a Metal Gear like a boss, and then I'm doing a gameplay, and I'm reading the Metal Gear book. Like, this November is all Metal Gear. So, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've got almost every video ready. And I have read the Metal Gear book, so I've got that on standby and ready. It just gives us joy, man. Yeah. Talking about the NES is a lot of fun. This little dude needs to move his hot ass over. Here we go. It is. But that was, yeah. I remember that guy saying that on YouTube. If there was one thing you could talk about and just never get tired of talking about it, that's what you kind of need to make your channel about. But I'm not going to let the low view count or low sub count this summer kind of, I won't lie, I went into this summer averaging a new subscriber every day. I was getting a new subscriber. I was getting 28 to 31 subscribers. Oh, fuck. A month. This summer, from like June 1st till now, I think I've gotten like 13 subscribers. So, son of a bitch, Jumpman. It's not Mario yet. He's Jumpman. Yeah, Metal Gear is like a military Zelda. It's tough. There's a lot of shit going on in Metal Gear. Let's try Junior. Do a little Donkey Kong Junior. So yeah, I don't want to sit here and complain about the channel, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying it was an eye-opening summer for sure. So, oh shit, That little thing bit my hand. So I'm kind of re-strategizing some stuff. I'm moving some stuff around. I'm hoping it'll be a little more active in the fall. So I'm just gonna keep it going, man. You just, that's another thing they say when you got a YouTube channel. You cannot quit. You got to keep going. I hear you, dude. My sub count has stalled. Yeah. And you know, it's a lot of channels. I was watching some videos and people were talking like, yeah, I've gotten 0 impressions on videos. Just something is going on. Even successful channels, I totally missed that jump. Even successful channels have been just seeing a lower view count. Like, they're big successful channels, but numbers that they're used to seeing, they're not seeing them in the summer. Holy shit, I made that jump. They're not seeing them in the summer. So I just realized I'm going to have to jump on that small platform to get this. It makes me feel not as bad that I took the summer off. If you're not getting any action, then I'll save it all for the fall. October's always big for me doing Halloween vid. Yes, gamer, Halloween is a very, very special time of year for me. I've got all my October videos are stacked and ready to go, except one. Like, I've got everything set up for it. I've just got to record. This year, in October is all Maniac Mansion. So I'm doing like 4 or 5 Maniac. I'm doing an NES Masterpiece, Maniac Mansion. I'm going to do a playthrough. I'm going to do something I haven't done yet I can't really do like a boss for Maniac Mansion. So there's kind of a speedrunner's guide thing I'm going to test the waters with. And then I'm doing a ranking video. And then right in the middle of October, on the day that it happened, I'm releasing a video where I talk about how I lost the channel. But like, I spill all the beans. I talk about everything that happened with my other channel. Like, I lay it all out on the table. And instead of an NES bonus video, it's on a Wednesday, I'm going to post that. So, I've got a few good things lined up for September, I think, but October and November, I'm hoping it really, really picks up and gains some traction. But, you know, it's funny you say that about taking the summer off. I'm probably going to give it one more summer. And, if the summer of 2027 is just as slow as this summer, I think in the summers I'll just take off. I'll just do shorts and stream. I think it won't even be worth. It wouldn't even be worth posting, right? I could just spend the summer throwing shorts out there, and then and then just streaming, right? Because I'm streaming just for fun, just to stream. But I may do that. I'm trying to just see. But yeah, October is big. I love me some October. And then I'm going to stream Halloween night. I know, Gamer, you said you go see Insane Clown Posse, I think, Halloween night. But with Halloween being on a Saturday this year, I think when all the trick-or-treaters are gone, I'm going to stream something. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm really eyeballing Nightmare on Elm Street because I've never really played it before. So I might do that, but I'm definitely going to do a Halloween night stream. So there'll be no Sunday stream, but Halloween night, that Saturday, there'll be a stream. Joe, your shorts get like 1 to 5 views. Man, I posted a short the other day, and it was just a clip of me interviewing my buddy Matt where he's talking about his Power Glove collection. At one point, he had 2 Power Gloves. It was badass. I thought something was going on with, I don't know what was going on. I would post it, and like for an hour or two, it wouldn't get a single view, not a single view. I ended up reposting that short 3 different times. The third time I said, fuck it, I'm just going to leave it. It got 2 views. So I just deleted it. I didn't. So ICP in Detroit on Halloween. Dude, back in the day, dude, gamer, you are a man. You're a fucking wild man. That's ICP in Detroit on Halloween. You are the freaking man. I need you to mail me like an ICP Halloween or something from the concert, man. I'll pay the postage. But yeah, so Joe, I don't know what it was. I ended up deleting the short because I thought, man, it's not getting any views. And one thing I have learned about YouTube is when you post something, YouTube doesn't just throw your shit out there willy-nilly to the world. That's not how it works. What YouTube does is they take what you posted and they show it to a handful of your subscribers. And then if those subscribers respond well to it, it shows it to more and then more. Then eventually, if enough of your subscribers like it, YouTube will start showing it to a group of people that aren't subscribed to you, but would really, like, they're really into that thing that you posted, whatever that may be, video games or cars or whatever. And then from there, it spreads. And if it gets big enough, the algorithm makes the decision, hey, this thing is spreading so fast, now we're going to show Joe's video to people who might be interested in it. That's like when you're scrolling through YouTube Shorts or TikTok or your homepage or whatever of YouTube, you'll see videos suggested to you like, the fuck? Well, it's like, I would maybe be interested in this stuff. That's because that video you're looking at started taking off. So YouTube is like, man, okay, let's spread it out and see, because the algorithm's goal is to keep you on YouTube as long as humanly possible, right? To never stop watching. That's the goal of that machine. So so it made me think, are my subscribers just not responding to these videos? Are they busy this summer? Kind of what's going on? And then I heard about other people not getting a lot of impressions, which is what YouTube gives people, basically showing your video, right? They're recommending it, but it is stifling them. Yeah, it's weird how it works. The algorithm is very odd, but I know this sounds kind of, I don't know any other way to say it, but if you want to be watched on YouTube, you have to make shit that people want to watch. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's very hard to make a video, put all this time into editing it and making a thumbnail and a title and not think it's not going to be successful, right? You put a lot of work into it. So you think, man, I really put a lot of work into this, man. It's a piece of work or art or whatever that I'm proud of. So I'm hoping it finds the right people. And I hate to say it, but sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I made a video on my old channel and it will get reposted. I made it in like 3 or 4 minutes. And all this video was me bitching about a filter that's in the emulator for my Nintendo games. The filter, it like smooths out the graphics. And I'm sure you've seen it before where it's not very pixelated and it's smooth. I literally bitch about it for like 3 or 4 minutes. That video blew up. It was the most commented. It had the most comments out of any video I had on my channel. It had more comments than my NES Masterpiece video that blew up before the channel was gone. It had more comments than a video that had 100,000 views. So that's also frustrating in its own way, right? You're sitting there and you're like, okay, I made this piss pot video in like 3 minutes and it blew up. And then I have this other video that it took me hours to edit and nobody watched it. It's very strange, and I really wish I had the answers to give you, but I don't. But I will say this, the bottom line, you have to you have to make something somebody wants to watch. And you know what? There is an audience for everything. But that's also why they tell you to kind of niche down. Like, take something and just kind of be about it. And even if it's a small demographic of people, I mean, then that's your thing. Would it be great if they sent your videos to a ton of people? Yeah. Once I saw one of your videos, I got right into it. Man, D, I appreciate it. And that's how I found Back in the Day Gamer. His most popular video popped up on my feed, where he talks about, I think 5 or 10 Nintendo games he got for like $20 that are under $20 or something. That's his most successful video. So that's the one that YouTube pushed to me. They're like, man, Charlie, you watch videos about NES games. You have an NES channel. So they pushed that to me, and I saw that and was like, okay, yeah, I like Back in the Day Gamer stuff, man. It's right up my alley. I mean, I saw his huge collection behind him, and he had talked about collecting games and what he wanted to do in games he had played and stuff. And I mean, that's just what it is. And but YouTube is very big, and it's very saturated now. And the thing that's going to make you stand out is you. So I'm not going to let the summer, kick me in the balls and discourage me. I'm hoping later that when the channel does grow, all those videos that were here this summer that didn't get a lot of views, they'll get looked at, right? You hope people visit the channel that go, you know what? I found this guy. He's got a huge backlog of shit, and I want to watch it. I want to watch them all. I've seen big channels, like pretty good sized channels. I'll be in the comment of a video, and I'll see a comment where someone goes, your channel's been out for 6 years, and I'm just now finding it, or 7 years. I'm just now discovering your channel, and I'm going to go back and watch all your stuff. And, that's why you can't get really frustrated, because, you're right. Your people just haven't found you yet. And I mean, you look at a big channel and go, man, this channel's big. And there's still people just now discovering it, right? These channels are blowing up. They're fucking huge. And there's people in the comments, hey, I just found you, but I'm glad I did. So, and that's what it takes. It's you got to play the long game. It's just, I'm glad it did, D. I'm glad it did. There's, I'm not subscribed to a whole lot of channels just because I'm working on, I have 2 channels of my own, but, it's, I really enjoy doing it, and I enjoy the channels that I'm subscribed to. It's great, but, yeah, I'm going to keep my head down and keep plowing through it, and just do, what I can. Like I said, I'm hoping the fall I get a little more traction. I've got some great videos lined up, and we'll just see what happens. But I always appreciate everyone that stops by, the live streams, of course, and then comments on the videos and watches the videos. It's all greatly appreciated. And I'm just going to keep it going and see how it tracks out. This is, I used to be in a band. I used to be in a couple bands. I used to have a really incredible group of people I played Dungeons and Dragons with, but that's all gone by the wayside. People have other interests, and groups kind of fall apart or dissipate, or people move and things happen. So this is my big hobby. This is my big thing. Is doing these YouTube channels. I used to have a channel a long time ago with a good buddy of mine, and we had a channel together for a while, and it was great, but he and I just kind of grew apart, and I wanted to start something. I wanted to keep doing it. I really loved YouTube, but I realized I'm just going to have to kind of do it. It's just going to have to be me, a one-man show, which is fine. And, chatting with y'all is great. And then I've had buddies that I've been able to interview, and I want to get folks on here to on a live stream. I'd love to get Mrs. Five on here, or even my dad, and play some like Tecmo Bowl with him. That'd be fucking hilarious. You would love Charlie Five Sr. Imagine me like 75 years old, but I swear more. It'd be great. When I found your channel, I thought the vid rocked, so I watched all of them. Man, Gamer, bro, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been great, and I'm going to keep it going. It was very discouraging losing my channel last year, but you know what? It made me reflect and think about a lot of things and how I want to reformat the channel I have now and how I want to do things. And I've watched other people's channels getting ideas, not just straight stealing, but that's how you get ideas and, kind of put your own spin on it, or how you want to do things. So yeah, I've got a lot in the works, and I appreciate all of you that stop by and hang out and watch the videos and everything. And I'm going to keep going. There was a video today, and there'll be one every Sunday for as long as I can keep posting them. And there's going to be an NES bonus point every Wednesday, and now every Friday, my ass is going to post a YouTube short, and I'm going to try to stream every Sunday if I can. I'm going to keep this ship going as long as I can, but it's arduous, but it's a lot of fun. I have the last couple of days ready to watch tonight. The Duck Hunt Dog has been, that was a fun NES bonus video to make. Yeah, that one was fun. So, and then the YouTube Shorts, I'm hoping that's successful, right? I'm hoping it drives viewers to the channel and stuff. So we'll see. One thing I'm afraid of, and it's the reason I got rid of a lot of my shorts, my channel was becoming a shorts channel. And I'm not dogging or dissing YouTube Shorts at all, but it was really starting to overshadow long form content on the other side of my channel, right? Those are two very different ponds that YouTube fishes out of, right? You have the lake full of shorts folks, and then you've got the other lake full of people who want to watch long form content. And I was taking clips from my long form content and just making them into shorts, and it just drove everybody over there. And not that that's bad, right? But I thought, you know what? I just don't want to rehash something that's already on my long form side and stick it in the short side. That's not, if I'm going to make shorts, I want them to be unique, because if they're unique and it pulls a lot of people in, shorts viewers, then I'm hoping maybe a handful or whatever, a percentage of them will watch those shorts and go, you know what else does this guy do? What does he talk about? What's the rest of his channel like? Well, when they leave those shorts and come over to the long form side, it's not just the same shit regurgitated or chopped down. It's something completely different, right? They'll watch the shorts and go, oh man, that was kind of neat. He's giving like tips and tricks. And then when they come over to the long form side, they'll see stuff like gameplays and guides and memory videos and shit like that. And then maybe they'll slide over and go, oh man, this guy streams, So I wanted to mix it up and keep it a little different. And you know what? If the shorts blows up and just drives, that's what's the driving force behind my channel, then so be it. But I'm still not going to stop making long form content. I have many, many Nintendo childhood stories to tell, games I want to play, guides I want to make. I've got a mountain of NES bonus videos I want to make, and I don't want to put those in shorts format. I want to keep those on the long form side, and then have those special shorts that I'm starting to make now for the short side. So, but yeah, I know I've been talking y'all's head off, but I appreciate y'all being here listening. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm headed with all this. And Gamer, I'm looking forward to October just as much as you are, my man. I promise you. I try to live a short story in your video, and you do. You do. D, I always appreciate your comments, man. They are always appreciated. And I don't want to sound like a greedy YouTube turd, but when you do that, it really does help my channel in the algorithm. Your comments appreciated regardless, but it does help, right? The algorithm sees the interaction, and so it helps. It helps boost everything. So I always appreciate it, but I'm very, very grateful to have the channel back and just have all the resources to make it and do it. So it's really great. But man, we got a lot of arcade classics in, and I can't believe how far I got on Marble Madness on the first play. Holy shit. But I know this turned into more like a kind of a behind the scenes of the channel, or like talking YouTube, but I'm glad everyone let me get this off my chest. I appreciate it. I hope everyone's been having a great summer though. And if you're running a YouTube channel or thinking about starting one, I wish you all the best. And Gamer, I hope things pick up for you and I and everyone with a channel this fall. I'm hoping we get a little more traction and things pick up. But it's a great hobby to have. I love doing this YouTube stuff. It's been great. But yeah, everyone, I'm going to thank you again for stopping by this evening. I know I kind of just went like way off on a YouTube tangent, but I appreciate you listening and commenting. And I'm going to try to stream next Sunday. Jesus, it might be a Burger Time stream. I don't want to say that because, I mean, it would be like 2 hours of me just descending into madness with Burger Time. But I don't know. We'll see. Eventually, I'm going to play some Karnov, like the whole damn stream. No one's voting for it, but I may force Karnov onto all of you. I'm going to hit the bricks to catch up on the backlog vids in the beds with a cocktail. Have a great Gamer. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy that. Have a cocktail for me. I appreciate it, man. It's been D. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who's stopping by. Gonna have videos during the week. Hopefully, have a stream next Sunday. Everyone, try to stay hydrated, stay cooled off, and yeah. Mumu, what are you talking about? Where I just descend into madness, like the shit with Burger Time? Or, I mean, I kind of do, I guess. Karnov, yes, that's it. There's going to be a Karnov stream. Gamer has spoken. Every time I've had someone vote for Karnov, they always vote for the other game. Karnov always gets pooped on, but I think we're going to do some Karnov. I think back in the day, Gamer has tipped the scales. So, Mumu, if you're at work tomorrow, bud, I'll see you then. If not, oh, yes, I descend into madness. I tell you what, Mumu, you don't watch it. We're going to play a shitload of Batman, buddy. So, but thank you again, everyone who stopped by. I'll be thinking about what we're going to stream next week. But, hell, it might be Karnov. But until then, thanks again, everyone. And hopefully I'll see you again next Sunday. D. Thanks, D. Appreciate that, man. Y'all have a good one.